What's up, everyone? So we got some fish to move today. Of course, we've got these cichlids down in quarantine here. A bunch of beautiful fish, like these peacocks, are just amazing to me. I absolutely love them. So we're gonna be putting a bunch of these into that Bellagio aquarium right up there, all the cichlids. So we'll get that on video. But I also have something else that's super cool for you guys. All right, so we're back here. This is the cichlid aquarium I was telling you guys about. This is a bunch of peacocks and mbunas. I'm only adding peacocks into it now to try and phase out the mbunas and to get the peacocks breeding in this tank. But you know, sometimes you deal with the circle of life, but I know this aquarium is clean. I trust my fish. We had a small African cichlid die from in this tank, so I grabbed him out. And the one fish that is not on live yet is my Amara wolf fish. I have been working with him, so we are going to try feeding him one of our cichlids that did pass. Let's see if he goes after it. I kind of have to, you know, coerce him into eating. Sometimes he'll get it, sometimes he won't. He is just a finicky eater. It is crazy, because once I break him, he will start growing super quick. And he thinks he's hiding right there underneath the gravel, but he is not. Come on, bud. I know you can do it. I know you want it. He's like, nope, I'm hiding. Not at all. You can see them teeth already. Get in there. So sometimes he'll come right out and he'll snatch the fish. Other times I deal with this and he just sits there. So he must not be hungry right now. Come on, bud. No, last try. It's right next to your mouth. All right, that is not working, so we will go ahead and feed him to someone else. There you go. What about Mr. Tesla? He always likes a good snack. There you go. Sorry, bud. So some of you guys have been asking what I do with smaller fish that die, or big fish that die. The oversized large ones, I really can't do nothing with them. I can't do it to myself and cut up that fish to feed to my other fish. Although that would cut down on the feeding bill, we pretty much take them out back and we bury them in the backyard. The smaller fish that I know are not sick, they came from my water, they are healthy. Like I said, the circle of life, and we will feed to other fish around the rescue and whatnot. I think that is a good way to recycle some of the smaller fish. Instead of just flushing them down the toilet, someone actually gets a small snack. All right, so some of you guys ask, well, how do we feed all of these fish that there's so many different types together? Well, that's pretty simple. I pretty much throw the meaty foods in first. Everyone who will eat those will actually come up and gorge themselves and get fat. So basically the African arrow, the puffers, the carp, they will all come up and eat the shrimp. I'm still working on the tigerfish. Of course, these catfish will come over and eat a bunch load of the shrimp as well. And then once everyone's all full, I will throw in my shrimp and bloodworms. And for those that don't eat the shrimp, we'll eat the bloodworms and the brine shrimp. So I like to give a good variety to baby fish because, you know, you always want to keep them full. Here goes this puffer eating, so I know he's good. I try and target feed all of the fish to make sure they all get food. There we go. So I want to make sure I see all three puffers eat. And then I can walk away from the aquarium and not have to worry about who is eating and who is not. But as you can see, I just rip it up into tiny, tiny pieces. That way everyone can get some. This African arrow is absolutely loving the shrimp. All right, that puffer got some. And he's going to get big pretty quick. All right, now I've seen enough of them eat. I am pretty good. The last puffer's chasing down some food. Oh, that's the wrong cup. There we go. Here goes the bloodworms and brine shrimp. Now you can see the carps really come over and eat, and that African arrow just eats anything. All these high fin banded sharks come up and eat no problem. If you keep your fish full, clean water, they're going to grow as quick as they possibly can. Oh. Seen the tigerfish actually ate a couple pieces of brine shrimp. That's not really much for him to eat, but it is something until he gets on shrimp. All right, you guys ready? Here goes some new fish going into Bellagio. There we go. That is all of them in there. And let's see if we can point them out. There goes the... Here we go. There's the hybrid. It's like a blueberry dragon blood. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another one of the orange ones. I put a smaller one of him in. They all think they're getting fed. So you guys think this tank's overcrowded, but then there's no fish all over on that side. They're all over on that side. They're all balled up here in the middle because they think they're getting fed. There goes two of the new ones right down there. There goes the yellow jake we added. There was 7 of them all together. That guy right there we added. So basically the pretty colored peacocks in this one. He is one of my favorite. I love that blue head with the vibrant orange coloring on him. My goodness, is he a pretty fish. So as you guys can see, I want to liven this up with more color, more action, more peacocks, less mbunas, because the mbunas are breeding like crazy. As you can see, the yellows and the blues down below. So I am not putting a single mbuna in here, and hopefully they will kind of cycle out as time goes on. So I don't do anything to this tank. You know, I just provide hiding spots and whatnot and let nature take its course. It is not my intention to breed the African cichlids, but it is, you know, nature always finds a way. You give them the tank and the clean water, they will find a way to breed, and you will have the baby fish. Oh, look at that one. We had them guys breeding. That is awesome. That's the first time I've seen that. These are the giraffe catfish, or the venustus. So that is a little baby down there. That is crazy. I knew I seen two of them pairing off, but I never seen them actually holding any fry. So that is actually surprising to me. That is pretty freaking awesome. Oh, that's the first time I seen it in the tank and caught it right on video. So this tank is heading in the right direction that I want it to. I am now seeing the fish breed that I want to, you know, populate this tank. Although it is a beautiful looking tank, like I just want to do away with like the dark black fish that are super aggressive and super mean. So this big one right here is probably eating off a lot of the fry. And that's okay, because, you know, survival of the fittest. Like I said, nature always finds a way. But this is just a gorgeous, beautiful tank to see all the colors popping everywhere. So that is pretty cool. All right, before we go, I seen a bunch of plecos out in the pleco tank, so I figured I'd give you guys a little update. There's the rhino there, blue phantom. The flower horns playing nice. I still do have my pair of true parrot cichlids back there in the corner. Actually, they're over here in this front corner. Kind of hard to see them, but they are a breeding pair. Seeing if they would pair off in here and actually drop eggs and protect them. I mean, they were dropping eggs in quarantine, but I just wanted to see if they would hatch. There goes the royal or watermelon pleco back there with the red mo tag. I see the albino gibiceps back here. There's another pleco behind there. But what I really wanted to show you guys was the Australian lungfish. He is probably about 15 inches long now, and he is bigger around than a fat banana. I know, super descriptive, right? But I don't really know how else to describe him. He's probably about, I don't know, inch and a half diameter. So he is definitely becoming a big boy. He is a very, very attractive fish. And you guys know our friend over at Lone Star Rare Exotic Fish Co. He actually donated him to the rescue. So in honor, we named him Lone Star. He does always get some super fantastic fish in stock. So if you're ever wanting to look for something rare and cool, go ahead and check out Lone Star Rare Exotic Fish Co. And who knows, maybe you guys can even get one of these cool, awesome Australian lungfish. They are one of my favorite. This is also the biggest of all lungfish species. So with every Australian lungfish that comes through, it is microchipped, and it does come with a certification that is part of, you know, being able to legally sell these guys. They can get upwards of 5 foot long and live for over 80 years. So this is actually a generational pet. So I plan on having this guy, you know, until I possibly pass, and, you know, maybe pass it on to my kids or donate it to an aquarium someday. But he is one of my favorite lungfish on the planet. The guy is just so cool, so graceful. It's fun to watch him eat. And like I said, everything comes with certification. There goes our lungfish certification on the wall. This guy was born 9/8 of 21, so he is just over a year old. He came to us a small, skinny, frail fish, and about a year and a month later, he is a 15-inch monster fish and a beautiful fish here at Ohio Fish Rescue. So thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay fishy, my friends.